The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios.
Hi, this is Mia Mosenzel, also known as Mia No Time for Love. Check out my latest book, Missing, available on Amazon.
The Mike Wagner Show, also brought to you by The Sweet Psalmist by Serena Wagner, available on Amazon, highlighting the Book of David.
It's now time for the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube, iTunes, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and the MikeWagnerShow.com. Mike brings you great guests and interesting people from all across the globe. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another great episode of the Mike Wagner Show.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios, brought to you by official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Mosenzel, Missing, available on Amazon and paperback and ebook. Coming soon, Missing 2, Double the Suspense, Double the Fun. Check it out on Amazon. Also brought to you by Sweet Psalmist by Serena Wagner, based on the life of David, including 30 exquisite paintings and King David Psalms. Amazon.com, keyword Sweet Psalmist Serena Wagner. Also check out the Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com. 50 podcast platforms, 110 countries, including Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, also Apple Music, BitChute, Rumble, and YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, and more. We're here, the terrific gentleman is a singer, songwriter, Americana country artist, and a producer from Brantford, Ontario, Canada. He played bass for Ronnie Hawkins and also did a number of work with a number of people like Del Shannon, Jim Cuddy Band, and also George Cannon as well. And won numerous awards as well, too, with a number of releases. Also worked with Greg Wells and Jeff Healy. He's got a new release called I Don't Care. But of course, we care about this gentleman. He's live from the Plus Studios in beautiful downtown Brantford. We got the amazing singer, songwriter, producer, and play bass for Ronnie Hawkins. Talks about her release I Don't Care More, the multi-talented KC Armstrong. KC, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us today.
Hey, Mike. Great to be here. Thank you.
Well, it's great to have you on board as well, too, being Blue Jays outfit as well, too, on the verge of World Series, getting ready for some hockey coming up as well, too. You've got a good reason to be here. You're a singer, songwriter, Americana country from Brantford, Ontario. You're a producer as well. You play bass for Ryan Hawkins. You're considered a Hawk, and you've also had a number of Hawks you also joined, like The Band, David Clayton Thomas, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Beverly D'Angelo, National Lampoon Movies, Burton Cummings, David Foster, and more. And you also had been backup band as well, too, playing AC/DC and everything. You've got a great story on that. You've also worked with Del Shannon, Jim Cuddy Band, and also George Canyon, Jeff Healy, and more. You have a new release called I Don't Care, plus other singles and releases. Before we talk all about that, KC, tell us how you first got started.
I got started at the age of 7, taking piano lessons, 14, playing at my local church in front of a few friends and family. 17, I was playing in the bars and playing at the local arena, opening for a headliner. 18, touring all over Canada. And from then, it just onwards and onwards and onwards, just kept on going forever. Been playing a long time.
Oh my gosh, you've been playing in the bars, arena, and everything like that. And I was just thinking about you could play at the Maple Leaf Gardens if you wanted to, or the Rogers Center.
Well, I don't know about that. It sure would be nice. Been playing some festivals, but nothing as large as the one we almost played with Ronnie. I do want to take a second and correct you, Mike, on that. I don't know. I didn't play for George Canyon, Jim Cuddy, and all those people. It was people in my backup band that played for those people. I played for Hawkins.
Oh, okay. So they're more like you're associated in ways.
Yeah, and they're I got a great backup band, and they've played with everybody, including Del Shannon and all those people. But yeah, I'd be a pretty busy fellow if I played with all them. That's
it certainly did. And how'd you first hook up with Ronnie Hawkins?
Well, I know his son. I played in the same circles as his son, Robin, and we shared the same drummer, and then eventually started playing gigs together as a trio. And I was out practicing and actually recording for a NASCAR driver out at Ronnie's place. Ronnie just happened to walk into the room, and then I got a job playing bass for him on a recording. And from then it turned into, hey, we're going to be playing Downsview. And I was right there at the time the call came through. And he said, and I'm going to make Cadillac Ranch, which was my band at the time, my backup band. And we started rehearsals and started going at it. And then we were getting all set to play Downsview, which was 450,000 people, huge concert. The Rolling Stones, Rush, AC/DC were all headliners at that, plus a lot of other people. We didn't get to do it. His cancer came back, and he had to take time off. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He didn't die of it then. He lived another 20 years, but it was just kicking up the fuss right about then, and they decided it was too much for him.
Right. Yeah. And I think there's been some other things too. He also, worked with Greg Wells and also Jeff Healey as well, too. He is an amazing guitarist.
Well, let's start with Greg Wells. Greg Wells and I played in bands together in my hometown of Peterborough. We're both from there. And boy, he's done real well. I don't know if everybody knows who he is, but his latest accomplishment was being the music director of the show Wicked from Disney.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, he's worked with Justin Bieber and Pink and Katy Perry, Taylor Swift. I mean, just anybody you can name, Adele, anybody big, he's worked with them. He's doing real well down in Los Angeles.
Nice.
Yeah, and the Jeff Healey thing, that was just a weird being at the right place at the right time. We were playing at a little town of Lindsay, Ontario, which is about 15,000 people, cottage country here in Ontario. And just a little hole-in-the-wall bar, and we looked out around the third set, and there's Jeff Healey sitting in the audience.
Huh.
Yeah. So I told the boys, leave him alone. Don't bother him. He's probably just out for a drink, doesn't want to be bugged by anybody.
Understandable. Yes, understandable.
Yeah. So he sat and he listened to us play for a set, and I thought that was really something. I kept expecting him to leave, but no, he was tapping his toes and tapping his beer bottle, singing along the odd time quietly. And anyways, the end of the set came, and we got back up on stage. The end of the break came, we got back up on stage, and somebody let him on stage. They just all of a sudden, as we're in the first number, so we stopped and grabbed a chair, and he took the guitar player's guitar. And the funny thing was, Mike, he never touched any of the controls. He just sat down and played the guitar as it was handed to him, and immediately he could tell it was Jeff Healey.
Really?
Yeah.
That's something rare to do. It's like, not touch controls, just play it as is. I mean, that is just a rare trait.
A lot of people theorize it's in the fingers. I read an article about a guy that was really panicked because he was an engineer and he had a big gig coming up the next day. He had to record Elton John's piano. And he said very much the same thing. He said, I looked up what kind of mic to use and where to place it and everything to get his sound. Couldn't find anything, so he just winged it. And sure enough, as soon as he played, he knew it was Elton John. You couldn't miss it. You couldn't go wrong because it's in the fingers.
How do you like that? And that is just something right there, too. And, of course, what was that one exact precise moment simply influenced you in the rest of your career?
That influenced me?
What was that one exact moment simply said, this is what I'm going to do?
Oh, that's easy. 1964, The Beatles, Ed Sullivan Show.
Nice.
Yeah. Sitting cross-legged on the rug in my little jammies with the feet in them. And my dad and mom dancing around the living room, having the time of their life. And I'm looking at these guys and my jaw's dropping. It's just amazing. And never wanted to do anything else ever since.
Oh, my gosh. That's something as well, too. And, of course, besides with some of the people you worked with, who are some of our other favorite singers, songwriters, and musicians growing up besides watching the Beatles?
We got a lot of Canadian content here in Canada. Back in the day, they had to play 50% Canadian. So we heard people like the Guess Who and, boy, hard to think now. Gordon Lightfoot.
One of my favorites.
PTO, people like that. So yeah, a lot of those. And then there was people like Lighthouse, Chicago. I used to love horns. I used to love the Doobie Brothers and Steely Dan, all these people. And in country, it was always Merle Haggard, Johnny Cash. I guess those were the two mainstays right there.
And plus, you have a couple of Canadian country artists as well, too. Notably, Shania Twain and Terry Clark.
Yeah, but I was already growing up and in the bars playing by the time they came along. But yeah, they're definitely there. I don't know they were an inspiration to me other than just that you can do it from Canada.
Right. And also throw Anne Murray as well, too, being a well-known Canadian, too.
Yep. Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, she was, we heard her nonstop on radio when we were growing up.
And keeping the songbirds going as well, too. And you got some works as well too with I Don't Care. And plus, we'll talk about When You're Gone. I Hate That Sweater more at KC Armstrong. Why does he hate that sweater? I'll find out 1 minute. But first, listen to the Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com. It's powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Look at a professional website without breaking budget. Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today 1-800-303-3960. It's 1-800-303-3960 or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Molson-Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you love Missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon, paperback, and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is illusion, and those will be the first go missing. It's available on Amazon, paperback, and ebook. Missing by Mia Molson-Zia has garnered great reviews. In Evil Evan endorsed by Howard celebrities, including Joanna Cassie, Forrest Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today for it goes Missing by Mia Molson-Zia, available on Amazon. Coming soon, Missing 2, Double Suspense, Double of Fun. Check it out on Amazon. Also brought to you by the Sweet Psalmist by Serena Wagner, based on the life of David, including theories, quiz of pains, and keen to have the Psalms. The Sweet Psalmist gives new perspective of David through Psalms he wrote as the time of shepherd started and complicate your turbulent relationship with King Saul. It's a story of love, betrayal, repentance, hope, and more. Check out the Sweet Psalmist by Serena Wagner on Amazon. Keyword Sweet Psalmist Serena Wagner. Also, check out the Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, 50 podcast platforms, heard in 110 countries, including Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Music, BitChute, Rumble, YouTube, and more. Follow us on Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, and more. Be sure to take us with you on any mobile device. And for great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com. Check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast, t-shirts, pop sockets, throw pillows, tote bags, hoodies. Makes great gifts 24/7. Go to Amazon.com. Check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast. And for more great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com/Mia Molson-Zia for great books, merchandise, and more. And support the Mike Wagner Show on Anchor FM, PayPal, and the MikeWagnerShow.com. We're here with the multi-talented KC Armstrong, singer, songwriter, producer from Brantford, Ontario, here on the Mike Wagner Show. Before we talk about the release, I Don't Care, you also had some other releases like When You're Gone and also the album Late Bloomer. But I love this song, I Hate That Sweater. Tell us more about that song. Why do you hate that sweater?
Well, I got a call from my publicist, Eric Alper, telling me that Cashbox Radio was running a contest last Christmas. And I had the short deadline of 2 weeks to throw together a song, a Christmas song. And I've never written a Christmas song before. And he said, why don't you just do one of the classics? And I started looking at it. And the only thing that's in public domain is stuff like Oh Holy Night and Silent Night. And they've all been done by everybody, including people that sing a whole lot better than me, like Celine Dion.
or me too. I probably just turn a lot of people off. Thank God I'm not a singer, to be honest with you.
So I thought, what am I going to do? And then all of a sudden I started realizing Randy Bachman did the prototype of what I did by turning taking care of business into taking care of Christmas. So I had a song called Don't Keep Me Waiting on the first album on Finely Crafted. And I thought, what could I do with that? It's just bouncy, it's up, it's fun. And I was sitting in front of the TV, and I swear to goodness, I wrote that thing in about 15 minutes to a half an hour.
Oh, wow.
I just used the outline of the songs phonetically and just put in Christmas words. And sure enough, they came in very easily. Don't keep me waiting, become I hate that sweater. Right? So I repurposed it. And then it was just a matter of putting bells and, I went out and bought a set of these just to add a little bit of authenticity to it. And I brought Mary Ellen, that's my backup singer, in, and we redid all the background vocals. I redid all the lead vocals, remixed it. And the other thing was I brought my wife down. And she can't sing to save her life, bless her soul, but she was really good at doing the talking parts on it. And I wrote a little script up that was really cute, I thought. And a lot of the girls that listen to that song just love it. The girl power thing about her telling me to put the sweater on. They love that line, put it on.
Put on now, or you're getting nothing for Christmas.
Exactly. And the funny thing is, that's nothing like her personality. I had to really coach it out of her. I was sitting here on the other side of the console, just, come on, give me more, because she's just not like that. But it worked really well. And we won the contest, by the way.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. You also won numerous awards as well, too, and tell us about that.
Well, I haven't won any ISSA awards yet, but I'm nominated for 2 coming up in Atlanta at the end of this month. And that's International Singer-Songwriter Association. I've been nominated for International Male Album of the Year and International Male Single of the Year for Finely Crafted and I Don't Care. Now, on top of that, I've charted twice on Canadian Independent Country Countdown, which is a national broadcast. I charted as high as number 9 with I Don't Care, and 18 with I Don't Care, and as far as number 9 with Someone Else Tonight. And I'm currently on the charts again. In fact, they're featuring me on Hot Tracks tonight's the first broadcast of that. We did an interview last weekend. Hot Tracks is the top 20 songs in Canada, so I made that already, and it hasn't even entered the chart yet. It's just about to. Other than that, a couple of number 1s in a couple of radio stations, one in UK and one in United States for I Don't Care.
And plus, you also did Waiting for the Rain to Fade and Mountain Man as well, too, and also Watch Our Shout. Tell us more about that.
Well, those are all songs that are on Finely Crafted. Waiting for the Rain to Fall, strangely enough, is my most popular song according to Apple Music. That's the one that gets the most plays, even though I Don't Care is the single and has done real well. People are liking that, and they're putting it on playlists on Spotify, and on a lot of playlists. A lot of the Americana artists really cue into that one.
Okay.
And, it was featured on the air tonight as well, which is a broadcast out of Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, wow. Okay. And what's the inspiration behind I Don't Care?
I Don't Care was just what it sounds like. I'm sitting at home alone one night, and my better half at the time, who's no longer my better half, was out till all hours of the night, and I was not happy about it. And it just does exactly what it seems. It came right straight from the cerebellum.
Okay. And it's also charted as well, too. And there's also some other singles out there. And if we haven't covered them, tell us more about those. And what's the inspiration behind the lyrics? Okay,
well, When You're Gone is my current single. Sorry,
single, yes,
single is the word we're looking for. It's just starting to chart now, and it's just starting to be put out. We only released it on July 4th. Magazine coverage is going to be out this week, I'm pretty sure, if not definitely next week. It's going to be in all the major like Cashbox and Record World International, etc., like that. Find Your Sounds, all the major magazines. They do features on it, so that's good. I've already sent them out. It's been sent out to 10,000 radio stations, so we'll see what happens, but I expect it's going to do real well. So far, it's done real well. Like I said, the Canadian Independent Country Countdown's already named it one of the 20 top songs, so that's good. Like, it hasn't even hit the charts yet there. They already did an interview and a feature on it. It's written about, I don't have no idea. It came out the same day that I wrote 2 other songs, and none of them have the same lyrical content or about the same subject. So I really don't know. It's one of the few times when I wasn't writing biographically, it just came from somewhere.
Mm-hmm. And certainly as well, too. And what else has come in for KC Armstrong? We'll find out 1 minute. You listen to The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios, brought to you by official sponsor of The Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Molson missing, the Sweet Psalms by Serena Wagner, based on life of David, including Theories, Quiz of Pains, and King David Psalms, Amazon.com, keyword Sweet Psalm of Serena Wagner. We'll be back with multi-talented KC Armstrong after this timeout.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention The Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey there, Dana Alexa here, American News anchor. Hey, let me ask you something real quick. Why do you read a book? You're buying a story, a thought, a message. And a good book entertains and inspires. And that's exactly what Missing by award-winning author Mian Zia does. I have his book right here. And it's based on real events with relatable characters that hook you from start to finish. I personally love this book. It's super powerful and meaningful. You can actually get it on Amazon right now.
The Mike Wagner Show is brought to you by Serena Wagner's book, The Sweet Psalmist, now available on Amazon. This book includes 30 exquisite paintings by well-known and unknown painters and King David's Psalms. The Sweet Psalmist gives us a new perspective on his life in this book. Through the Psalms he wrote, his time as a shepherd in the field is where the book starts, and it goes on to describe his complicated and turbulent relationship with King Saul as well as other events. It's a story of love, betrayal, repentance, and more. It also offers advice on approaching God and living a life that pleases him. Check out the book, The Sweet Psalmist by Serena Wagner, now available on Amazon. Keywords, Sweet Psalmist, Serena Wagner.
Hey, this is Ray Powers, and boy, are you in luck. Right place, right time. Tuned in to the Mike Wagner Show. You heard me.
We're back to multi-talented singer, songwriter, producer for Brantford, Ontario, KC Armstrong here on the Mike Wagner Show. And, just one more thing. What else can we expect? First of all, before we get to that, how do we get a hold of your music, and what's your website?
Okay. Well, it's on all the major platforms. You just have to put in KC Armstrong. My website is really simple, www.kcarmstrong444.com.
All right.
You can actually buy the music on there, or you can preview it on there as well.
All right. Well, certainly check that out as well, too. We'll be playing I Don't Care at the end of the audio interview here on the Mike Wagner Show. Make sure you stay tuned to that. We're here with KC Armstrong on the Mike Wagner Show. And what else can you expect me 2025 and beyond, KC?
Well, I got a whole new album coming out. When You're Gone is just a pre-release kind of. It's the first single off the album. The album isn't entirely mixed yet. I'm in the final stages of that. We're hoping for a September release, so it'll be a year since the last one. And just an awful lot more promotion and radio play and magazine articles and podcasts. And then hopefully next summer we're going to be touring. We're trying to look towards that.
Sounds great, and we're looking forward to it. Who do you consider biggest influence in your career?
Wow. I guess Ronnie Hawkins, and there's another fella named Jersey Joe, who you've never heard of, but he was a semi-legend in my hometown of Peterborough, and I spent a year with him playing every night of the week, and I learned an awful lot about how to entertain from him, how to work a crowd, how to be funny.
And you're certainly doing a good job at it as well, too. And what's the best advice you can give to anybody at this point?
If you're a musician, you mean?
Or anything in general?
Well, if you're a musician, I'm going to stick with that one. Have fun with it. Don't expect to get paid an awful lot these days. I mean, I made a great living out of music. I managed to feed a family and buy houses and everything else with it, but you can't do that anymore. Have fun, have a day job, make it a hobby, like doing golf. Unless you're not going to go out and try to get in the Masters, you're just doing golf for the love of doing golf. The nice thing about doing it that way, you're always doing the music you want to do in the way you want to do. You don't have to worry about current trends. Put it out your own way.
And I think that's great advice as well, too, and making sure you get the attention you need and everything else. We're here at the multi-talented KC Armstrong, the Mike Wagner Show. Will be playing I Don't Care at the end of the audio interview. Make sure you tune to that. KC, a very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely fantastic. Learned a lot. Looking forward to having you soon. Keep us up to date. Keep in touch. Laugh be back. What's your website? How do people contact you? Where can people purchase or check out your music?
Oh, like I said, on the website, you want to go to www.kcarmstrong444.com, and you can buy it with a credit card or PayPal there, or you can buy it on a number of different things like Apple or Amazon. You can find my music on all the platforms, Spotify, YouTube Music, Facebook Music even. Yep.
All right. Well, certainly check that out. Once again, KC, a very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely fantastic. Looking forward to having you soon. Keep us up to date. Keep in touch. Live have you back. We wish you all the best. And KC, you definitely have a great future ahead of you.
Thank you.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey there, Dana Alexa here, American News anchor. Hey, let me ask you something real quick. Why do you read a book? You're buying a story, a thought, a message. And a good book entertains and inspires. And that's exactly what Missing by award-winning author Mian Zia does. I have his book right here. And it's based on real events with relatable characters that hook you from start to finish. I personally love this book. It's super powerful and meaningful. You can actually get it on Amazon right now.
The Mike Wagner Show is brought to you by Serena Wagner's book, The Sweet Psalmist, now available on Amazon. This book includes 30 exquisite paintings by well-known and unknown painters and King David Psalms. The Sweet Psalmist gives us a new perspective on his life in this book. Through the Psalms he wrote, his time as a shepherd in the field is where the book starts, and it goes on to describe his complicated and turbulent relationship with King Saul as well as other events. It's a story of love, betrayal, repentance, and more. It also offers advice on approaching God and living a life that pleases him. Check out the book, The Sweet Psalmist by Serena Wagner, now available on Amazon. Keywords, Sweet Psalmist, Serena Wagner.
Thanks for listening to The Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and themikewagnershow.com. Please support our program with your donations at themikewagnershow.com. Join us again next time for another great episode of The Mike Wagner Show.